Hey baddies, so is there finally a hair growth supplement that is better than Nutrafol? Okay, Nutrafol has been dominating the hair growth supplement space for some time now, for some years. I've been giving them some shine, some love. Dermatologists, everybody, they don't give nobody else love back. Definitely not little old me. Trust me, every chance I'm out here lurking, okay? I'm lurking. Every chance I get, find a supplement that is definitely more affordable, that has less capsules, you know, the dosing is better, whatever the case may be, that is just as effective, if not more, than Nutrafol. Trust me, I'm out here lurking, okay, so that I can come back and bring that to y'all, because I know y'all swear that I'm on their payroll, but y'all, I'm definitely not. Excuse my background noise, but I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. We gonna keep it moving, all right? One of my baddies brought this one to my attention. I had no idea. I didn't even know she existed, this thing, and this supplement, and it's called Wellbell. Let me tell you, I was very, very impressed by everything that I've been seeing, not only, you know, online. You know, I don't follow the trends, you know what I'm saying? The only time I look at trends is when I'm trying to create videos for y'all, but I'm gonna do where the science leads me, that's where I'm gonna follow, that's where I'm gonna go. I was shocked to see that this one is actually pretty decent, but we're gonna go into it. Should you drop your Nutrafol and start using Wellbell? Should you do a switcheroo? Is this an alternative? Is this better? Let's get into it. Let's get into it, okay? So we're gonna read the Wellbell website. This is what I typically do. I go through what the marketing claims it does, and then I look at the ingredients to see if it actually does what it claims it's gonna do, okay? So if you look at this right here, it says that this is the Wellbell hair, skin, and nail supplement. Nourishes from within. Wellbell Women is a drug-free, clean daily supplement, physician formulated with medical grade ingredients. I'm laughing because it says physician formulated. You know what this sounds like? These sounds like the doctors that Nutrafol rejected, that Nutrafol was like, nah, you can't sit with us, you can't work with us, you're not big enough. And they were like, oh really? We're doctors too. We're gonna come out with our own supplement. That's what I'm telling you, like the way my mind works, you know what I'm saying? I could see it. I could see that these are the doctors that was coming back with a vengeance. They after Nutrafol's neck. They're like, oh, y'all thought we weren't important enough? Okay, well, we're coming for you, okay? With our own. Backed by science, our proprietary blend pinpoints hormonal imbalances to promote healthy hair growth. Proprietary blend is just the company's own mix, ingredient mix, to give them the product that they want that has the functionality that they want it to have, okay? But it's not patented. Very different from patented. It's just their mix, their cocktail that they put together. So like if you, not two bartenders, but if you make drinks and you make drinks, you know, y'all gonna mix it up differently. Y'all gonna put the different things, y'all little different sass in it to make it what it is, okay? Everybody could have the ingredients, everybody could have the same ingredients, but everybody's gonna use different ingredients to make the recipe the way they wanna make it, okay? Backed by science, blend pinpoints hormonal imbalances, coming from Nutrafol, to promote healthy hair growth cycles, okay? Anagen, catagen, telogen, increasing the production of collagen, elastin, and keratin, okay? Keratin, protein, collagen, elastin, okay? All things important to the hair, okay? So I don't really care. Here's the price. It's $68 for a single bottle. There's 90 capsules. It's a 1 month supply, okay? So $68. I believe Nutrafol last time I checked was $88. So I think that's about a $20 difference, okay? Hey baddies, it's your girl Bevy, and I'm interrupting you really quickly because I have to ask this very important question. Why am I not at 100K subscribers yet? Let's keep it a buck. I'm giving you real content. I'm dropping game for free, and I have loads of comments, okay? Loads of comments from my baddies saying that my content has helped them on their path to hair regrowth, okay? Effective hair regrowth. So please, okay, help a sister out. Start liking, okay? Liking these videos to help me in the algorithm. Subscribe to this channel. Share this content with your friends that may or may not be honest about whether or not they need my help, okay? And most importantly, I'm dropping a hair growth serum very, very soon. Please click the link down in the description box, okay? And leave your information so that you can be the first to know. I'm about to turn the hair loss treatment, okay, space upside down on its head, because the gatekeepers don't look like me, and I'm about to fix that, okay? I'm looking out for your interests. I'm really helping you because I really care. This is my mission and I need your support. So that's all I had to say, okay? Continue on. Okay, and we're gonna go into the nutrition label in a minute, but I just want to see what the claims are. Hold on. So yeah, these are 3 capsules a day versus Nutrafol's 4. So Nutrafol has 4 capsules. This one is 3. They're capsules, meaning that they can be opened. There is powder supplement in it. You can open them up, put them in a smoothie, or do whatever you would normally do if you don't want to swallow the 3 capsules. And they look like they're around the same size as Nutrafol's capsules. So let's see some more claims here. Oh, so this gives you a timeline. So instead of them saying take the pills, the supplements, and just, you know, have at it, they're telling you no, by month 1, consistency is key. Take 3 capsules a day, once a day, to start seeing results as soon as 90 days. By the way, there's nothing special about that. 90 days is typically when you're using any type of hair loss treatment, you need to give it at least 90 days to see results. So all these people that are using hair growth oils and all this other stuff, and they're like, I see results in 2 weeks, you lie. You're a 2-week lie. That was probably already hair that was gonna grow anyway, okay? Because your hair is still cycling. At the end of the day, real hair loss treatment, you're not gonna see any type of results until a minimum of 90 days. So you have to stay on something. Even if you see nothing, you have to have faith. Month 2, it says you may start noticing some results, okay? Month 3, hair looks healthier, may start noticing new hair growth and less shedding. Month 4, continued benefits of fuller, longer, shinier, and healthier hair. This is based on daily use. Individual results may vary, okay? These are the FAQs. What's the recommended dosage? We discussed that. How long does it take to see results? Does WellBell work for all hair types? More than likely, yes, because this is working internally. It has nothing to do with the hair type. Well, will WellBell women cause hair to grow in places other than my head? That's a great one. Let me see what they said there, honey. Hold on. No, saw palmetto, a main ingredient, helps balance hormones and keep hair growing only where you want it. Okay. Is WellBell women suitable for women who are pregnant, breastfeeding? No, you shouldn't take anything if you're pregnant, breastfeeding. Does WellBell women cause breakouts? Let's see what they say here. Many supplements have large doses of biotin. Oh, so this is what I like, because they're saying what I've been saying for the longest, what a lot of y'all think I'm crazy. Too much biotin can lead to breakouts, rashes, and acne. Our products only have 500 micrograms of biotin compared to a lot of products that have 25 to 10,000, which is erroneous. Our mission is to use the right therapeutic dosing of the highest quality ingredients to ensure a beautiful glow to your skin. Bottom line is biotin, just too much biotin. You don't need biotin supplements. Too much biotin can cause breakouts, acne, rashes, like they said here. It clogs your pores, and while you're sitting there trying to grow your hair, you're gonna also grow pimples on your face, and you're just gonna look like a poppy seed bagel. You know what I mean? So I've said this before, I'm not a fan of taking biotin. Honestly, with eating protein, you're gonna get enough biotin anyway, but it gives you biotin just because people are gonna always want to see biotin. And I think that that's why they did it, because they know that honestly you don't need to add biotin, but they're like, here, take some biotin for those of you who just absolutely have to have it. But we're gonna only give you 500 micrograms just to say have at it, okay? Now, I was looking around because one thing about Nutrafol, and I might go on their site, I might not. Nutrafol has clinical studies, just like Vivisecal. They actually have clinical studies to back up the efficacy and safety of their products. So I'm like, listen, if people are switching from Nutrafol to WellBell, then this has to absolutely be a comparative thing. Although there may not be any comparative studies, maybe they have clinical studies. And so I read through this, and I gotta tell you, I am extremely impressed with their marketing. For those of you who don't know, I'm a marketer. I'm in sales and marketing for 15 years, 10 years specifically in the beauty, healthcare, wellness, pharmaceutical industry, dermatology industries. This is what I do for a living. You know, I was kind of shocked. I'm like, yeah, whoever their marketers are, please, like, somebody leak whoever the marketing is, because your girl needs some help with the marketing over here, okay? I need some help because I'm a one-woman show, know what I mean? And I ain't got this kind of coin, know what I mean, to really get my stuff popping the way it should. But why I like the marketing is because they're calling it evidence-based, because they know these days clinical studies and science and evidence-based products are what's flying off the shelves, because consumers have become extremely intelligent, and consumers are saying, we're not buying your placebos anymore. We want real stuff that have real evidence to back it up. But why I think their marketing is dope is because there is no clinical study for this product. I looked and looked and looked. There is no clinical study that supports this product, at least not yet. Maybe after they continue to make a whole bunch of money, because they are off a lot of you guys, then they'll be able to afford a clinical study. But all they did was they basically pulled clinical studies for all the individual ingredients, or for the main active ingredients that they use in their formulas, to say, hey, these ingredients that we're using are backed by evidence. They're clinically studied, and therefore if we use these studies to prove prove that the ingredients that we're using are efficacious, then it will obviously, you can go through a roundabout anecdotal way finding out that they're gonna be effective, right? I mean, just to say that in English, and they ain't got no clinical study, okay? Now, Nutrafol does, Vivisecal does, but they don't. Well-Bell doesn't have clinical studies. It just shows you the studies for the individual ingredients that they have in their products. And it's a smart marketing. Listen, a lot of people do it. A lot of brands are doing this. They're not studied. So they go through a whole bunch of studies here on androgenetic alopecia and how it helps with to block and inhibit DHT, which actually kills follicles. You know, how it inhibits 5-alpha reductase, basically responsible for, androgenetic alopecia and thinning of your hair. Like, it talks about all these different things and blah, 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 blah. But the bottom line, because I'm not going to go into all these boring studies, if you want to read them on your own because you're a geek like me, you're more than welcome to go on their website and do that, is that these are just clinical studies for the ingredients, okay? For those of you who don't know. Specifically, the active ingredients, not the inactive ingredients. Their main ingredients here is salt, palmetto, MSM, HCl, and biotin, right? And HCl basically is an amino acid, most commonly found in beets, spinach, and grains. It's a natural substance that provides a crucial step in building the hair, skin, such as collagen. It's a collagen builder, it's a collagen support drug, etc. So let me go into my little bit of notes. So I first wanted to find out what products. I mean, honestly, I had to do not my own little head-to-head with Nutrafol and see which ingredients that they share in common. So for the most part, they have kind of like the main basic ingredients in common, like vitamin A, vitamin D, biotin, and selenium. These are what both formulas have in common. What do both formulas? Both formulas have a ton of ingredients and whether they're active or inactive ingredients that are amazing for hair. And I'm going to talk about those in a minute, but the most important is how they differ. Where are they different? How does one stack up against the other? So Well-Bell has MSM in it. Well-Bell has horsetail powder, and it has saw palmetto fruit extract, stinging nettle leaf, and PABA, all extremely beneficial for hair growth, okay? All extremely beneficial. And I'll go into what all of those do and how they work in a minute. Nutrafol doesn't have those things. At least the last formulation that I know, I don't know if they updated their formulation, but the one that I use all the time, been using forever and ever and ever, don't have these things for the most part. I think they may have the saw palmetto, but in this combination, no, right? So let's talk about each formulation. So Well-Bell, like I said, has the vitamin A and D, all good for follicle proliferation. Vitamin D, the A, is good for cell tissue development. Folate helps to create the blood cells. That's essential for transporting oxygen and blood to your follicles. It has the vitamin B12. It has the biotin. It has the selenium. Nutrafol also has selenium, by the way, is an antioxidant that fights free radicals. Free radicals, I call them demolition men, that go into your body and wreak havoc. It kills cells, is responsible for cellular death, so you're gonna age quicker, fine lines, all that other stuff. It also has the MSM, which is a great anti-inflammatory. It reduces inflammation systemically, but also it helps to reduce inflammation on the scalp and of the follicle. Horsetail powder contains silica, which is good for strength. It strengthens. Horsetail powder, by the way, is also excellent for your nails. If you have very brittle, weak nails that split all the time, horsetail silica are going to strengthen your nails. They're gonna be hard. Now, this is powder, dip powder gel, but you get what I'm saying, right? Saw palmetto prevents hair loss and promotes hair growth, and it is clinically studied to basically inhibit or stop DHT from basically killing your follicle, which causes hair loss. And when I say killing, it basically chokes the life out of your follicle till your follicle is no more and you're clean. It makes you go bald. DHT helps you go bald. Stinging nettle leaf helps to prevent the hair loss by, again, it's another way of blocking DHT. PABA is good for, working with the melanin to kind of prevent or slow down the progression of graying. HCl helps to support healthy digestion. Overall, HCl is going to help you help your gut better absorb all these nutrients so that you can have the benefit. So that's all the ingredients in Well-Bell. That's me taking a deeper dive into the Well-Bell ingredients and not necessarily listening to what the marketers are saying. Now for Nutrafol, same thing. They have the vitamin A, C, D, E. These are the typical, biotin, iodine to help regulate thyroid function. It has zinc, which is exceptional for the production of new healthy hair follicles. So anything that has zinc in it, zinc is exceptional for hair growth, follicle proliferation, for thickness and density. Selenium we talked about. Now, what Nutrafol has, Nutrafol has not only a proprietary blend, but it also has patented proprietary blend, or so this one no one else can get, right? So you can't get these same ingredients. You can't have these, right? At least not in this combination. You can't do this combination. I don't care what you think. So if you want to get all these ingredients, you can't use this combination because we already patented it, right? So let's talk about it. One of it is the Synergen Complex. It's a proprietary blend of ingredients that support healthy hair growth. It prevents your hair from falling out. It includes the hydrolyzed marine collagen type 1 and 3, which also is a part of Vivisecal, which is really great for helping that hair grow long and fast, right? Long is relative. I have a video on that. Go watch that. It has the ashwagandha, which is good for modulating cortisol in your body, the overproduction of cortisol, meaning it keeps that cortisol at bay, helps level you out when you're extra stressed, okay? Like I've been lately. It has the curcumin. So this has biocurcumin and curcumin extract, okay, which is also an anti-inflammatory. Although it doesn't have the MSM, it has the anti-inflammatory in the form of biocurcumin and curcumin extract, okay? It also has the full spectrum palm extract, and it has hyaluronic acid to help moisturize your hair from the inside out. It also has the Nutrafol blend, and the Nutrafol blend has L-cysteine in it. It has L-lysine. It has keratin, which is good for strengthening hair. It's protein that strengthens the hair. This is solubilized keratin. It has the horsetail extract, which I said is good for strengthening. So anything that has that horsetail is good for strengthening. Japanese knotweed extract, black pepper extract, and capsicum extract, which I'm not too sure what those are, to be honest. I could have looked them up, but you know, basically the point of all of Nutrafol's blends is that it wants to target all the different pathways, aka causes of hair loss. So whether your hair loss is a result of stress, a result of gut health or poor gut health, a result of androgenetic alopecia, as a result of X, Y, Z, and D, Nutrafol has all these different blends and technologies that are going to attack hair loss or treat hair loss, right? Treat different ways. It's gonna go by different ways to attack one function, okay? So it's gonna try to skin a cat several different ways, or I like to use the analogy, it's gonna fry chicken in 10 different ways, okay? There's so many different ways to fry chicken, it's gonna come up with 10 different variations of that. The main thing here working in Wellbell is their stinging nettle leaf, saw palmetto, the MSM, which is the anti-inflammatory. For the most part, it's going to, I think the biggest claim to fame here is that their product is going to stop DHT. It's really a DHT blocker. It's really a DHT blocker with an anti-inflammatory in it, and it has a lot of different strengthening ingredients that's going to help to strengthen your hair, so that way your hair is growing stronger and it's not breaking as much. So to answer the question after 20 minutes, do I think that Wellbell is a great product? Absolutely. I think it's really a great product. You know, these physicians really took their time to think about which ingredients they wanted. You know, they basically they sought after ingredients that all have evidence to support their efficacy. So they're not just throwing a whole bunch of different ingredients into a can hoping that it works. These are all intentional ingredients that have obviously great functions, great benefits, and they work differently. But for the most part, this particular Wellbell is a DHT blocker, and DHT blockers, believe it or not, are extremely effective. They are extremely effective, and it has that anti-inflammatory agent in it, and it has the strengthening agents in it. So it's a great product. Is it a replacement now for Nutrafol? No, it's not. It still does not, I'm sorry, and it's not because, again, you know, I'm not team Nutrafol because I've been using them forever. If anything, I'm a little salty, you know what I'm saying? And I've been looking for a new boo, you know? But, you know what I'm saying? Nutrafol is still out here being good to me. So I can't, like, until I really find something that's really gonna make me replace them. If you're currently on Nutrafol, would I tell you to stop taking Nutrafol to go for WellBell? No, I wouldn't. I would absolutely not tell you to do that. Especially if you could afford the $88. I know it's a lot. If you could afford it, it's one extra pill. If you could afford it and you're already on the Nutrafol, I would stay on the Nutrafol. You're not gonna be much happier with the WellBell, I could tell you that. If you haven't chosen one or the other and you're a little bit on a budget, I mean, the WellBell is $20 cheaper. $20, you know, per month, I mean, adds up. Somebody do the math. What's 20 times 12? I ain't finna do it, okay? Because I've embarrassed myself plenty of times on here trying to do math. But whatever 20 times 12 is, you save that up and maybe you can do something with that little bit of coin. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can buy yourself something nice. I don't know. Maybe you can, you know, pay for a cosmetic treatment, or maybe you could get some hair care products. I don't know. It's not that much cheaper for it to be a dupe. I think a dupe is really a product that is almost it's like, to me, a dupe is like, there's brand versus the store brand, right? The off brand, right? It's like, it's the name of the company's brand versus great value. If the great value is there, I'm gonna go for the great value, honey, okay? I will. It's much cheaper and it's the same thing. Like, you think I'm gonna go for Barilla pasta versus great value pasta? I'm gonna get the great value pasta. So that's what a dupe is to me. So for me, I'm looking for the great value Nutrafol, and I haven't seen it yet. I haven't. And it's hard because to get all the ingredients and to get the blends correctly and the concentrations and all of that, and it be less than 4 pills or much cheaper, it's gonna be harder. The cheaper it is, the more synthetic the vitamins, the cheaper the products that the ingredients that they're sourcing. It's really, in the supplement space, is really gonna be hard. But listen, I know there's a billion-dollar company that can do it, and when they do, I'll be the first to let you know. So no, this is not a dupe, right? Because it's not that much cheaper, and it's not it doesn't really work the exact same way. Nutrafol also has DHT blockers, but it's not just a DHT blocker. Nutrafol has so many different functions that it's like 4 or 5 different vitamins in one, or 5 types of supplement vitamins in one, where this is just one main mechanism of action, one main way that it works, but it also has the anti-inflammatory to kind of give you that extra oomph, okay? Because inflammation within itself, hair loss is an inflammatory response. So I said all that to say, baddies, you know, if you want to start off with WellBell, you want to give it a try, go for it. Let me know in the comments if you love it, if you like it. Is it a contender? No. Does it have a place? Is there room for WellBell in the market? Will WellBell do exceptionally well in this market? Yes. Is there room for WellBell to grow and start to add more indications and more and clinical studies and everything? Yes. So I wouldn't say Nutrafol is completely out of the, you know what I'm saying, out of the red. I'm just saying right now, they just launched, so this may be their first rollout of this product, and they may over time evolve this product even more, or maybe not, if it's not worth spending the money on, if they're already making good money. So no, I wouldn't, don't switch from Nutrafol to WellBell. Don't do it. And you can start with WellBell, but just know when you're using DHT blockers, when you stop using them, then the results are going to completely, you know what I'm saying? So that is it, baddies. Yeah, I do give this one not 2 thumbs up, but 1. I say it's cool. I say give it a try. If I would have found this one first, maybe I would have went for this one first, but you can't go from best to good, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. All right, baddies, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what else y'all want me to do a versus battle on. Versus battle. I'm so old, y'all. I'm putting my age out there. What else y'all want me to compare? What else y'all want me to do a what the F, what's in the formula product review? Let me know what y'all want me to talk about, please. All right, bye.